Joanna, thank you so much for being with us this afternoon. Great to see you here on Court TV. Let me just ask you right off the gate, what's your opinion of Salvatore's testimony so far? We're just getting into the cross-examination, and also I want to ask you about Monica Sementilli's facial expressions while he's on the stand, if you've been noticing those.
Yes, absolutely. You can tell she feels that he's pretty disingenuous and that the things he's talking about are far-fetched. However, I think the prosecution's goal with all of this is to paint the picture of a woman who didn't act like we expected her to act after somebody supposedly took her husband's life. She was very focused on the money and, why did somebody else get the insurance money and she hasn't received hers yet? And Salvatore is touching on her behaviors after the fact, just 1 month shy of the loss of her husband. And that's not the kind of conversation that you're expecting to have where somebody is complaining about money the entire time. So I think that she's, showing her looks of disbelief, and, he is just speaking to the really just odd way that she behaved when he saw her.
Good observations. Okay, let's talk about this witness, new witness on the stand here in this case. Her hair color is quite impressive, I have to say. Joni, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, good. What's your takeaway? We're just getting into this testimony. What do you think we're going to hear from this witness?
I think there's a lot to be developed from here. The prosecution is laying the foundation and getting the connection between the parties. So we're understanding that there was a relationship where they traveled together, they spent a lot of time together. And I think the prosecution is going to use this witness to show that they had a certain level of access where the information they got may not be consistent with the defense's version of the story. So whether it's that, Fabio had concerns about his wife, or maybe he revealed some, takeaways that we have yet to hear, I think that that's the direction this is going. Like, she had access and she went on trips and, ultimately she may have some inside information that lets shine some light on the story.
Yeah, absolutely. And I talked with one of my last guests about this. I know we don't have tons of time, but this week we're hearing from our producer on the ground there in California that we may hear from Robert Baker, the man that she was having the affair with. I mean, what do you think that we're going to hear from him? In the past, he has said that Monica had nothing to do with this.
I imagine he's going to stay consistent. So why throw her under the bus at this point? I would suspect that as lovers for several months, they had a plan, and they are going to stick to it, because otherwise she's going to be in prison and they won't be able to be together.
All right. Well, thank you so much.